Hello everybody! Now, as you know, one of the weapons that I haven't played a lot is with the cursed axe, because I used it so much before that I didn't want to try, I really wanted to try so many other ones. But I had this cursed axe quite some time, and this video we're going to create a build that uses pain cycle. Now this is again not for critical hit, and relying on kind of chance, because again pain cycle guaranteed to give us 5 times more damage at the 6 hit. All right, but I want to create this one so you actually can work well and be consistent and can be reliable, so I can actually use it without worrying about too much. Because when we use the pain cycle, we actually get damage. All right, so what I'm going to use this one again. I'm going to show you this one. I'm going to take care of them in a moment. So for the cursed axe, it comes with why I like it for the pain cycle, because it can be sometimes strike twice, which is actually nice, because we can get an extra hit and get to pain cycle faster, right? We cycle it faster. Now here I have both radiance and weakening. Now I want weakening because I want to reduce incoming damage, right? Because we're already damaging ourselves, and if there's kind of a more consistent fight, because this weapon is not that fast, even with mushroom, I don't want again to rely on a radiance whether it will happen or not. So I want to reduce the incoming damage. That would be nice. So we're going to use weakening here. We're going to upgrade it completely, and we have leeching. All right. So what we're going to use for the armor? So for the armor, we're going to use, this would be interesting, right? I'm trying out some crazy builds here. So what we're going to use here is renegade armor. Now this one comes with deflect level 3. This is important to reduce the incoming damage. It gives a plus 20 melee attack speed. We have damage reduction, which is great, and plus 20 weapon damage boost power to increase the damage. Now we're going to use reckless. Why? Because it's fun, it's interesting. Come on, of course we're going to use something like that. And we're going to use gravity pulse to continue pushing enemies towards us. So if they're kind of, slightly back, I want them to get hit by, of course, to get by the weapon, to get weakening, to reduce the incoming damage, and to be able to, as a group, to eliminate them as fast as possible. And we have potion barrier as well. So again, reckless, if you don't know, your health is reduced by 60%, but this is 251. So again, still, it's a big reduction, but we're going to deal melee damage plus 80. All right. So again, we know the damage we're actually dealing back. We not rely here on any chance or the partial health of the enemies. This is guaranteed. All right. So lots of damage here as well. The other thing is that I want is to use a bow that give me health. So we're going to go to here and I'm going to use this one. This one has Anima Kodui, and also when I roll, it's going to reduce the cooldowns of my artifacts. So what do you use in the artifacts? Well, extra speed, of course. We need Iron Head Amulet because it's very important, because we want to make sure we get even less damage. Because again, we're going to be really low here, alright? This is kind of our emergency button. Alright? Other than this, it should be just fine. We're going to deal lots of damage to enemies. Again, pulling them in, no worries, we can just fine. I'm going to throw this one. You see, I'm deflecting. Again, we need to eliminate enemy to get health, remember that. Nice. So you see we get much less damage. Oh, actually, I'm working the wrong direction. Pulling them in. Gonna use it now. Nice. Whew, the damage. The thing is that I need to eliminate enemies, so I went for the small ones to get health. Nice. Beautiful. It's a high risk, but feels very rewarding. Here, I'm going to use it. This is the moment where I told you. Nice. Oh, and as you can see, I'm also rolling a lot to make sure that my... oh, thank you. That I get my cooldowns ready. Nice. Alright, using it now. Potion barrier. Oh my god, bye bye. Now we could easily die though without all this reduction of damage. We have tons of reduction of damage here. Oh no, come on. Woohoo! Because in terms of gameplay, I need to make sure that I pay attention to things, and you know, I just enjoy playing like that, rather than making things too easy for me. Come on, give me spider armor. Haha, this was a nice wipe. The explosion. Wow. Amazing. Piece of cake. Wow. Piece of cake. Activate it now. Where is he? Oh, here he is. See ya. Yeah, so this build works very well. I mean, considering we have Reckless and Pain Cycle, works very well. So, the thing is, the important thing of the Cursed Axe was built, like it was given to be built to use with Pain Cycle and in this build. And of course, we need to have lots of damage. So again, we have the Renegade Armor, and it's important, the Gravity Pulse has great synergy, you need to understand. It synergizes with so many things. I'm going to repeat it, I'm going to say it now so we can understand all the things. First of all, when you pull enemies in, because we're going to use the Cursed Axe, we can hit all enemies around us, so we want to pull them in. Alright? We're not worried about that much about archers, because again, we're going to have we're going to have deflect, and this is level 3. Alright? When you pull them in, of course, because as I said, it will damage all around us, and not just damage. We want them you want them to get hit by the pain cycle. Not just one enemy or two enemies, you want all enemies, as much as enemies as possible. We also have defeated mob explodes, so if you pull them in, we're going to actually, if they explode, they're going to deal damage to nearby enemies. The other thing is that when they are close by, of course, we're going to hit them with the weakening, so we're going to get less damage from them. The other thing is, with the soul, when we have Anima Conduit, when we have a soul item here, we're going to collect souls. And because if enemies are close to us, those souls, we travel shorter distance, so we can heal with the souls even faster. Alright? Yeah, so this build works very well. Again, we have extra speed, lots of damage. Yeah, it's edgy, but fun. It uses Reckless. Again, you can drop the Reckless and it will be like, alright, it's a piece of cake. But come on, if you really want to enjoy this kind of feeling of dealing tons of damage to enemies, and a really nice feeling of grabbing them and just doing, you know, all this kind of synergy happening, you're gonna have lots of fun with this. And come on, it's fun having an exotic build that uses Reckless and a Pain Cycle that works very well. And this one works well. We have so many things that reduce the damage. As you know, weakening here. We have damage reduction here. We have deflect, level 3. Potion barrier, again, kind of an SOS. So again, we have lots, and of course, iron and double to reduce income damage, and the gong as well that weaken enemies as well. This is why we're able to survive well in the highest difficulty, Apocalypse plus 25. But again, in certain situations, make sure you activate Potion Barrier, again, just in case, to survive some of the fights. But again, you can rely on this build to keep you very, very well, but just keep attention. But you'll enjoy this build. So this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Tell me what you think about it. What would you use to create kind of a similar build with Reckless and Pain Cycle that works well for you? Let me know in the comment section below, or some suggestions of improvement. Let me know in the comment section below, and I see you very soon on the next video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. This supports my channel a lot. Again, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you very, very soon on the next video. Cheers. Bye bye.